You know what? I'm not trying to tell you what to do or anything, but the last 2 days, that gold that we've taken
Yeah.
coming up to the 4 hour close, the exact same thing, and it fucked us both times.
Yeah, yeah, true. I'm fucking staying away from golden now. I'm chilling about waiting. It's only later on the move happens, getting in too early.
Yeah, yeah,
So let's just get this up over here. They're like small losses though, so it's all good really.
yeah,
It's if
yeah.
you risk the same as GJ, then you get fucked there. Um, resistance falling on gold. Okay, let's take a look over here. So just got my YouTube up. Let's take a look at news though first of all. Okay, so this morning looks like we are okay for news. So 8 a.m. is fine, 9 a.m. is fine. Yeah, I think we're not too bad for the news today. Let's just get this on gold as well. So yeah, yesterday we got some nice GJ trade. Let me just take that off actually. There was a couple GJ opportunities yesterday through London. Through NY for GJ, it kind of ranged over here, and then at like 345 it closed above. So that wasn't too bad. Stop loss 10 pips, 10 pip gain. That wasn't too bad, that move, but it was 3:45, 4 o'clock, a bit too later on over here. So yeah, welcome everyone. Wicked stuff. Let's just get this up and running. So looks like the last daily candle did close bullish over here, which is interesting. It did close bullish, maybe making some little support over here. Looks like right now the daily time frame is bearish. Past 4 hour candles have been pretty bearish as well. Okay, dokie. Looks like potentially price is closed. The 4 hours closed below support. So the potential to continue down could be quite great. I mean, the daily time frame also, I wanted this daily, I talked about this in the NY session, I wanted this daily to close above there. We have not done that, so interesting, yes. Let's take a look on the lower time frames then. So 4 hour, yeah, kind of, the last one closed below over here. Let's take a look at the hourly. Hourly doesn't look too nice, to be honest. Hourly looks like it's in a bit of a consolidation range. Let's just make these a bit bigger because I know people can't see them. Do like 32. There we go. Let's do this one as well. There we go. You can see that a bit better. So the 30-minute and the 15 over here looks like it's just in a consolidation range. I'd say from right around 153,920 to 154,156 in this kind of area over here. So potential sells below would be okay. Let's take a look at where it could potentially continue down till probably down to this area. So that's 16 pips. That's not too bad. Back down to these lows, 759s. That'd be okay. So yeah, let's make some little lines over here. So I think sells below would be pretty good over here. Sells below. Oh shit, this is very very big. 1 second. There we go. Sells below 153,917. Yeah, I think that could be quite nice and reasonable. And for buys, well, if it came up over here, you'd have 4 hours with you, but the issue is it's still below here, so even for buys, it probably wouldn't be a good time to take buys, if I'm honest. I think buys would be probably higher up over here. Yeah, 154,630 again. So buys above 154,637. Wicked stuff. Morning everyone. Wow, everyone's saying morning in the chat. Wicked stuff. Let's take a look at some mentorship stuff over here in a second. Let's take a look at some chart works. So Louis did this at 10 minutes to 6. don't want it to be in this range again. Yeah, you want to get closures below this range. This range over here is pretty garbage, which it looks like we're tapping right now. Let's take a look on the 15-minute no trade range. Yeah, I mean the issue is obviously GJ coming back into this consolidation zone is a bit of annoying. Let's take a look on the hourly. Yeah, quite interesting. Well, maybe take a look at this hourly time frame closure, because the last one closed below. There is lots of wicks in this area though, which is a bit annoying. Looking at it now, look at the price action. Like, it's not the best. You got, you know, big candle wicks everywhere. You've got small bodies, so yeah, gotta chill out over here. If you don't get closures at 900, then 757. But as we say, we do come into this little crappy zone again. But I mean, closures over here, 750 should be alright. To continue down to the lows over here. So should be good. Should be good to wait. Let's take a look at gold. So it looks like gold over here dropped pretty big last night. The daily candle rejected pretty hard, which is nice. This looked like it was going to continue up, but it's quite interesting what Ted said in the story. It kind of made sense. He said that if gold was to go up and, you know, the interest rates to be increased and stuff, why would the banks and stuff let that happen? Why wouldn't they drive price down the day before here to then buy it back up? I go, that makes sense, because they can control that shit, because they're fucking God basically. So daily flip over here, bearish, makes sense. 4 hour coming down as well. Wow, looks like we're pretty bearish. Kind of looks like gold. Oh shit, looks like gold has kind of done that move over here to the next zone on the 4 hour to 1810. It's already tapped that zone over here, so it's kind of done the move really. You can see over here, especially on the 30 and 15. Take a look on the 15 as well. Yeah, it's right back at this zone over here, like 1810, 1812. Right around these areas. So yeah, nothing much I can really see on gold today so far. Need a bit of a retracement, I think, first. Daily time frame is coming towards daily support as well, so yeah, interesting. Take a look at GA as well, etc., in a sec. But yeah, been an interesting week. Very, very hard for some people on some days. I'm about break even for the week, which is okay. I'm happy with that. So let's just go through GA as well. Okay, so GA, the daily time frame is bullish. The 4 hour over here is bearish. So it looks like the price came up over here. Daily looks good to continue, but the 4 hours looking like it's rejecting. Oof. 1 hour over here, 30 minute, 15 minute. Yeah, it looks like it's in a little bit of consolidation as well. So I'd say from 1.89720, yeah, to this kind of level over here. Potential buys above. Where would price continue to? Well, you got clean candles to the left. Daily time frame should reach 1.90920. Someone goes -4% this month. Oof. Have you been trading just London? Because if you have been, then yeah, it probably kind of makes sense over there. Very, very hard. London has been. Last couple of days been okay, but yeah. Yeah, gold sells yesterday. We tried to take, I think every single live streamer and trader tried to take this trade, and it just didn't work. Closure below here. Waited for the top wick, waited for the exceeding the low. I know controller, Raja, we're all in this bitch. Then I cut mine out at -8 or 9 pips, which is good. Happy with that. Let's take a look at the daily. Yeah, so the daily still hasn't exceeded the low yet, which is interesting. Kind of want to be careful in this zone, because support could be forming as well. But yeah, from the overall basis of things, you can see that price is just in a range over here. It's in a range, and it is 24 pips. That ain't too bad. 24 pips. So yeah, we've got to chill. But as I said, take a look at that Ted's thing. Quite interesting. But yeah, if you're having a worse month than you normally do, you know, it's okay. As long as, I mean, obviously, if you're unfunded, then yeah, it's not the best. But if you're having your own account and stuff, it's all good, man. 1 month doesn't define you. Someone says, Fahad says minus 13 this month. Oh, it's okay though. It's okay. Minus 13 is not minus 100, so you're good. Dan, I was in that gold trade too. Yeah, man. That gold trade looked good, man. It's looking good rejecting, but
Anyways, what do you think we should on GA we should focus? What do you think? I like GA, but because of the clean zones.
Yeah, I think if you get a closure for sure. Yeah, but the
We
movement
got
is in this range.
the daily flip right now.
The only issue is this 4-hour rejecting quite hard.
Yeah, I know, but it's clean traffic for GA.
Yeah. Clean traffic when it gets there, but at the moment,
Yeah.
it is just in a range at that point, isn't it? But yeah, sure, when it comes back over here again, for sure, yeah. Is FTMO good? I think it's good. I don't really know. I've never used it. I don't know how like the spreads are and stuff. It should be okay.
Yeah, the spread is like yours.
Is it?
I feel.
Oh wow, that's pretty good.
Yeah.
Profit of the day for everyone. Yeah, we're gonna be chilling over here. I ain't rushing into any trades. Been a bit spontaneous recently. I'm sitting back and just waiting for some closures over here. As I always say, FTMO is the best. Yeah. Interesting. Oh, right. So yeah, it's a funny situation, that goal over here that dropped. Damn. It dropped to 1825 and then it retraced all the way back up, which is interesting. And then it started to just dive back down again. I mean, entering on the 15-minute, yeah, we just stop if it was like this. 30 pips. Oh my god. 30 pips stinker. I took a sales base in the 2-hour, 4-hour candle. Nice. Yeah. So that was like before news. Before news, still just launched over here. Looks like it worked well. It's good, Jordan. Good work. Let's take a look at this. So yeah, I mean, how many days left for this month? Yeah, we got one on Monday, which is the 31st. Then it is the new month. And yeah. Yeah, so it looks like the end of this month it's gonna be like netting like 429, 630, but then with the commissions, that's not too bad for a month that was pretty hard. This is showing it on the small account, ain't too shabby. So 429 is like, yeah, like 150 pips. Not too bad for how hard it was. But yeah, I'm going to be doing some homework. That's what I'm going to be doing today for the group, which is going to be interesting. Going to be giving you zones to mark. I want to see you marking the zones at what you'd be looking for buys and sells, and we're going to go through it all together. Hey Max, what's the name of the song that you like that you said it gives good vibes? Oh, is it like a fast pacing song or like a chill song? There's a part that says yeah, 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 something like that. Pop it up. I think it might be You Don't Even Know Me. You don't even know me. We are entering in risk off market with possible invasion of Ukraine, so gold should go up soon. Ooh, yeah, the Ukraine stuff. That would be interesting. There's a London's been shit this month. I'm down 3% too. Yeah, not bad though. You guys are doing well though, if you like that. Especially if you only trade London. Holy shit! If you only traded London, there's barely any moves. Max, move your 4-hour line to the current 4-hour. Is it not on the current 4-hour? Yeah, it is on the current 4-hour, bro. If you're using FXCM, it won't be. It'll be something different. So, are you a full-time trader? Yes, since uni. Oh yeah. So let's take a look at the 4-hour. 4-hour is still kind of playing in this zone. So for me, I'm kind of like scared in this zone over here. Look at the wicks. Here, 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 here. It's just an area where we could reject. So I'm just being patient. Thoughts on the crypto market? Very spontaneous, very impulsive, very much you know, some people got luck, some people did not get the luck. Helicopter. Helicopter. Yeah, I'll probably wait for this hourly. I'm not rushing into anything before 8 o'clock. Just I want to see where this hourly closes. If it doesn't close below 1917, then yeah, it's gonna be a bit hard over here. Top of the morning, boys. Top of the morning, everyone. 73 people in this morning. Wicked. Yeah, let's take a look at what Bitcoin did yesterday. I saw it coming up, but it was also an area where resistance could form. So let's take a look. Yeah, it did that, man. Damn. Damn, did exactly.
Bitcoin 1 minute chart to the moon.
That was actually, look at it on the yesterday came all the way up. I was like, oh, if this resistance forms, and then it did. What time was that at? Yeah, 7 o'clock with that news coming out. Wouldn't you rather GJ buys as opposed to sells? Clean the candles to the left. I mean, the zone it's in right now is here. This is the consolidation zone. If you're looking for buys further up over here, you still don't have the daily with you, and the daily's pretty bearish at the time. I'd probably wait for later on GJ buys, if I'm honest. But yeah, I'd rather prefer GJ buys, because coming down in this zone again is pretty awful. But at the moment with the hourlies and the 4 hours coming down, I don't know, we'll have to see. Because if you think about it, if price comes back up over here, then you'll have the 4 hour with you, but you don't have the daily, and it is still in the zone, which is a bit of a shame. We'll see. If there's a strong closure, then maybe. But as I said, be careful about this over here as well. So for me, let's take a look on the 15. And yeah, the 15 is a bit of a shame. I wouldn't even think buys up are even clean either, to be honest with you. So yeah, we chilling. What about gold? Gold over here is has finished off its move. The reason why I'm not really too asked about gold is because look on the left hand side. Where is if price came down over here, where should it tap and, like, you know, sit on for a while? And it's also 1810, because that is where the next 4 hour support is. So it's kind of done this move now. I think maybe a range may occur in the next couple hours or so. So will you please give some tips if someone wants to become a full-time trader? Don't rush the process. Have a lot of more income coming from probably other hustles. Like, you can't just go in it broke. I think that would be a pretty stupid thing to do. Gotta have money coming in other parts, and then you don't feel as much pressure. I'd say that. I think Controller talked about that a bit yesterday. Actually, I went on and spoke to him for a little bit. If you have a side hustle or got another job that pays well, then trading can be a side hobby that can be fun for a while, and you can take it seriously later on as things get bigger and they compound. But for the start, you just got to learn the craft. London session is so shit this month. Yes, it is very much shit this month. So in the next, let's take a look. Yeah, 20 minutes the hourly's gonna close. That'll be interesting to see where it closes over here. Hey Max, have you made back the money you lost while learning already? Yes. I think when I was learning, yeah, for sure. I'd say quite a lot more, to be honest, now. But it took a lot of time, But as as a point when you started, doing it properly, being like disciplined and stuff, then the money comes in quite quicker, which is good. But it's not all one even when you're a full-time trader, it's not all one big equity curve. Like this week, if you saw my equity curve, it'd probably be the start of the week we went up 20 pips. Then we had a little losses over here, which were kind of broke even. Then we had another GJ win. Then we've had another loss over here. Then we had another win, and then we had another loss. So it's kind of just it's just plateauing. But that's when a week is shit, Pretty sure Roger as well. Apart from that one gold GJ sell early on in the day, apart from that, he probably would be as well. GJ looks definitely like a range, and Lowe's just entering another range, or I'm a bit negative on that level. So GJ looks definitely like a range, and Lowe's just entering another range. Yeah, at 9:17 they're tapping them. Oh shit, let me move this 4 hour over here. But it is these rejection candles to the downside that are just a bit like, ooh, this is a bit of a tricky situation for sells. Someone says, show you your trading history. Yes, I'll show it on this account over here. 1 second. I can do from like here. These are all the trades from like from January over here to, why is it not the profit not the same? There we go. To December. So December, all the trades over here. January, and then this is 600 with a balance of 900. So it's pretty good over here. Thoughts on GA buy soon? I mean, there's no buys right now, but I think let's take a look on your chart over here. I mean, you haven't given me where you want to buy, but maybe a bit more descriptive on this. But I can see your zones, nice zone support over here, resistance here. So is this on the 4 hour chart? 1 second. Yes. Wait. What hour chart is this? I can't see it. But yeah, try and mark where you're trying to get buys over here. So with the 4 hour flip, yeah, I think above over this area would be pretty nice to continue bullish. For sure, but you gotta wait until that comes. Above 189. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, same as mine. I think a nice strong closure would be good as well. Yeah, pretty good. Let's take a look. Okay, a lot of questions over here. How long did it take you to become profitable? Like 3 or 4 years. Pattern trading, whatever. Mate, trust me, look on the 4 hour on GJ. Descending trend. Ooh. Can you explain the reason why gold has a huge drop? Yes, it's because the news came out over here that they kept the interest rates the same. If they kept them the same, then it gives us the dollar a bit more strength for the time being. So gold drops when the US dollar increases. Pretty simple. What would you even target not much to the left? Well, let's take a look. So if we did get those buys in GA, where would we target? This is when you got to look left. And yeah, you can see there is not much at all. Okay, let's go a bit more further. Wow, we haven't been here for a while. Holy shit, let's take a look at the hourly. When did we last come to these highs? Here, so you've got to look at past events. Where did price kind of come to? You can see, for me, that prices here looks like there's quite a bit of consolidation at this area on the hourly, like right around here. That's not really the cleanest, if I'm honest. But above this zone, it's actually quite clean. So taking a look at that on the right hand side now. You can see that is pretty close. So yeah, that's not really too good, to be honest. Quite a big zone. And if you break these highs, you're coming towards 14 pips isn't too bad. We'll have to see. We'll have to see with the closure. Looks like GJ's coming up over here, looking nice. Getting past all them wicks, which is good. Look at the 4 hour now as well, rejecting the lows. It's nice. Yes, it's just now potentially where do you want to get in. So you can be reserved and wait for the highs above over here, with cleaner candles to the upside, which is probably what I'm going to wait for, I think. Let's take a look on the 30. Or you could do it on the 30-minute support, so right above the 30-minute. Which could be valid as well, which would be above these wicks. Yeah, I think 200 would probably be the best area, to be honest. And in that case, that'll be when the hourly is coming back up over the supports. Yeah, that could be pretty decent. So probably 154-200, a closure above. So something like this, we'll see. But yeah, as I say, I'm not getting in too early. Like maybe like back above over here. This will be reasonable, and then when we get above over here, the probability that continues back and fills that range is pretty good. And I'll potentially take a trade over here like that. Yeah. The issue with sells is, as I said, the zones to the left are very, very choppy, so you've got to be careful with the zones to the left. But yeah. Can I explain the reason why I did that one? Post it on the Discord. Let's take a look at what Daniel was looking at then. Take a look. Oh wow, okay, it's in the channel over here. Yeah. Descending trend. Yep. Yeah, it'll be interesting. We'll have to see. It looks like maybe that 4 hour may break out of there. Maybe. Yeah, yesterday was pretty good for them buys over here. Just a shame about that lower wick for them. It did continue nicely for me. Got them 10 pips tasty. Yesterday, instead of dollar went weak for keeping rates, it fucking went bullish as hell. And everything sold off from gold, USD, Bitcoin. Yeah, man. For some reason, in America, they think that keeping interest the same is going to make their currency any better than it is, even though it's got a fucking 7% inflation. But anyway. Gold coming back down over here, exceeding the lows, but as I say, it's coming towards this hour, a 4 hour zone. I won't be selling into this support over here. The support which could turn into resistance on the left, is that on your IC markets chart? But right above over here? Yeah, there. Oh yes. Ooh, look at this hourly rejecting as well. Jeez. It's just in this zone over here. Gotta be patient. So if you're trying to take buys over here early, this is the time where you're gonna get hit out pretty hard, as it is just in a range. 10 minutes left for this hourly. Interesting. So if the hourly closes just like that, then it's going to be hard to, you know, get a reasonable trade. This is when you're going to take some silly trades. You've got to wait until you get a nice closure in a direction. So, you know, what things can we write on for sells? So this is normally what you do. You try and picture a second over here. If we were impulse traders, this January would have styled. Yeah. Yeah, but when it came to December, they got the asses clapped. So what I'm going to go through over here is what things are with us with sells. So if we look at GJ sells, what is with us? Well, we've got the 4 hour. The 4 hour is bearish. 4 hour bearish, which is good. We've got the daily is bearish. I can't see the fucking writing, so okay, wicked stuff. What's the overall trend on GJ this week? It's been bearish, so overall trend. Right, let's see if I... Yeah, beautiful. So for GJ sells, we've got the 4 hours bearish. So we've got the day... Oh shit, let me just select this over here. Like, why does it keep on going white when I do this? I want to fucking see it. Ah. Daily bearish. Overall trend is bearish. Okay. Now, so they're the things that are with us for GJ sells. The thing that are against us is zone is not clean. What's other things that are against the sell opportunities today on GJ? Someone tell me in the group. Right now, what's the thing that hasn't guaranteed that should continue down? Someone tell me. I'll point to it.
On daily.
Yep.
This strong bullish daily bother me, and the next one I think is making the lower wick.
Yes, exactly. So
we can say it's a bearish one because we form a support here.
Yep. Yep, exactly. Really good work. So what Michael's saying over here is that the 4 hour time, the daily time frame, has not exceeded the low of the previous. Okay, so it hasn't exceeded the low yet. So therefore, daily time frames can still be reasonable because daily buy, GJ buys later on can still be reasonable because it hasn't exceeded the low. We know with bullish structure, we always have higher highs and higher lows like this. Okay, so if this candle that we have right now over here has not exceeded the low yet, it still could be valid for buys. This is things that are against you, and yeah, it's interesting. So when you picture this, so you do I do this every single morning. This is what I'm thinking about, and then when it comes to light, you go, right, this is how aggressive I can be on certain entries. You know, am I happy with certain entries? Am I not happy with certain entries? And the main reason why I wouldn't be so happy is because of listening to and thinking about these rules over here. Okay. Yes. Did he broke previous high? Oh yeah, and also did it do that yet? No, it didn't yet. This one hasn't broke this one yet, but yeah, if that does happen as well, that would be against. So yeah, there's certain things where you could go, right, there's some kind of a bit of a problem. Also for us is that this is kind of a 4 hour rejection area. So there's a lot of things, and this is when you got to go, right, is it really worth me trying to get into a trade right now or in the next couple minutes when price is ranging as well? This could be another thing, so you could go, right, price is ranging. So bad price action. There you go. So when we get a confident trade, like we had on Monday, you'll see a different thing. 1 second. So go back to the daily. Yeah. Sorry, Brian, I'm moving the chart. I'll keep it on now. Yes. That is also a good thing for sells because we didn't close above. Yes. True, true, true. But yeah, so like if you look at Monday, when we took a nice trade on Monday, we had a closure below, we had clean candles, we had strong candles, we had 4-hour withers, we had the daily withers, we had everything with it, and we had clean candles. So entering on that trade is not a hard one to miss at all. So yeah. Do you think gold is looking up for a sell? Maybe. It may want to drop another 2,000 pips, but for me, it's coming towards a support, and I am leaving gold alone for a while at the moment. Yeah. Tried to take some nice trades on it yesterday and just was not playing, so I'm kind of like, you know what, let's just stick to GJ because it's so much easier to trade for the time being. But yeah, I mean, if it's a little moves, nice, but at the moment it's coming towards 4-hour support, so I ain't asked at all. Yeah. Ugh. What about GU? Send me a chart, I'll take a look at GU as well. It looks like GA is coming below over here. Damn. 4-hour exceeded the low of the previous. The daily is still highly bullish. So yeah, 4 minutes time. Hourly's gonna close. Hourly's gonna close in GJ with quite a doji, to be honest. So doji candle is a candle that has a very, very big wicks, but the body of the candle is small. And this shows indecision. Indecision. I have EU down in profit. Nice. Nice day stuff. So yeah, 5 minutes to the open. Even the GA bullish, what do you think of sells making that double top? So let's take a look over here. So just like we do before, what things are with you and what things are against you, right? Start on the daily. The daily is not a sell daily, is it? You know, if you, I always do this analogy, but if you ask Timmy, is GA going down or up today? So is GA red today or white or whatever color that is today? You'll probably say that color, won't he? Because of the way market structure is and just the common sense, you know. Look at where price is right now. It isn't in a downtrend, you know. Price is coming up. So it's probably best to keep, if you can, on the uptrend. Then you take a look at the daily candle. The daily candle's exceeded the low of the high of the previous. The 4-hour over here is having a bit of a breather, yes, but you know it hasn't closed back below. It's still actually holding this kind of level at these areas. And the hourly, look, the hourly is just in a little range. I mean, you could potentially, if you wanted to be a bit more aggressive, you could wait for a closure below, wait for a top wick rejection, then flip. But at the moment, it looks like in 2 minutes' time, it's just going to be closing in the zone. So, yeah. So 2 minutes time. 2 minutes time. Looks like it is coming down, but I gotta chill over here. I ain't rushing into anything. I like a nice top wick and etc. etc. If this just runs down, then I ain't playing with it over here. Masterclass analysis. Thank you. No bother, man. Good questions. Good questions. That's what I like. I like good questions. Questions that are informative and very nice. So So minute 36 time over here, coming down. The zone to the low here is 16 pips. Take a look at the 4 hour. 4 hours coming down. It hasn't exceeded the low of the previous yet, which is interesting. 15-minute is coming pretty hard down. Got to think about stop losses as well. At the moment they're pretty fucking big, so yeah, we gotta chill over here. So looking at potential zones, it could come to 750. We've seen this. If it wants to come any further, let's take a look on the 30-minute over here, and the 15 as well. Yeah, this is when it gets a bit trickier, doesn't it? It's a bit like, ooh, where are we gonna go over here? Potentially 153,620 would be another option. So just tap the zone that we wanted it to close over here. Got 20 seconds left. Beautiful. So if this does close below, then, you know, I've got to wait for a top wick, because the stop at the moment is completely invalid. It's like 17 pips. So like something like this. Oh shit. Did not try that properly. Okay, so the hourly open over here closed back above. I ain't taking any impulses this week. If this wants to drive down, that's great. No top wick as well in the hourly, so yeah. Interesting, interesting. GA over here closed on the support as well. Looks like gold over here is coming back down to 1810. Wicked stuff. Hourly closed below support again, which is good. Just this little delicate area. GJ didn't close. Yeah, man, it did not. So there we go. Now it's pushing up over here. So taking an impulse there would have been a bit scary for people trying to get in. Yeah, we wait for a 15-minute. Yeah, if it wants to run off without us, then that is completely fine as well.
Are you sure about that, GJ Max? It's all like 12 pips, 11.
No, I know. Yeah, I'm not taking this. I wanted the closure a bit. I mean, no. I mean, the zone here is okay. 15, 16 pips is fine.
Yeah, but above the zone,
I don't know.
there's a resistance. You can see on the left. See, on 10 pips. Yeah.
No,
right
I
there.
know, but I've talked about this in the last webinar over here. It's about the zone. The zone is mainly from 915 to 756. If it wants to break past this zone, which it's in here, it should come to this zone over here. And yes, when you come to certain things where you get scared, then you just put a stop loss to break even. It should get the drive down. But yeah, if this closes here now, then I mean the zone over here to there is just 10 pips. So yeah, it would be too tight now. Let's take a look at GA. 15-minute coming down as well. So yeah, beautiful. I am practicing my discipline. I ain't too asked in the slightest about this over here. Let's take a look at the 4 hour. 4 hour coming down now, which is good. Larger time frames and gold are bearish. Yeah. What about a gold? Can we buy? Ooh, I wouldn't be buying gold right now. I know that people buying gold would be like, well, if I just take a buy over here, stop loss like here, it's never gonna hit there, and then just ride that bitch back up. Like, that's ballsy. That's ballsy. Beautiful. I mean, I couldn't put stops anywhere either, so nice work. I mean, let's take a look lower. Yeah, let me get into this shit, man. I don't want to be back down over here. Don't want to be back down. Nothing is nice down in this level at this time. GJ short exposure. GJ short exposure. Yes. Let's take a look at Bitcoin. Bitcoin has got 56 minutes left over here. GJ left without us this time. GJ's left without us in January a lot of fucking times, but I'm practicing the discipline because when the good months come and we get big fuck off wicks at the top, which sometimes reject, I won't be losing them trades, so I'm not too arsed. Yeah, January's been a very much not closing below and running off, which is why the GJ trades have been very far fetched. But yeah, I mean, if you take a look at the Instagram for GJ in December, all of the trades are closures, nice closures. So yeah, you gotta wait for that over here. And now, all you gotta think about here is, you could get that drop down. I wanted a nice little push, came to like 8 pips over here. But stop loss to break even if you're in this trade. It shouldn't come back up this level, would it? Should it? That'd be a bit silly for this candle to then flip back up into that zone. I'd be shit myself if I was in that, if I was honest. So yeah. Looks like sells below 600 is the best play today under daily support. A lot of waiting today. Yes, so let's take a look at the daily now. Yeah, still hasn't exceeded the low of the previous. That's another reason why, I wanted things to line up there. Yeah, hasn't exceeded the previous yet.
Hey Max, what's your zone on GA? Because mine's below. And also because of that weak resistance on the left.
Below what?
Are you below your zone for sell?
Yeah, 1.89725.
No, mine's below because of that weak resistance on the left. On 50 minutes.
On
You see
15?
that? You see that?
Like in there.
Yeah,
Makes
because
sense.
of that mountain.
Mountain. To be honest, I wouldn't be taking sells anyway on G at all. The daily's too bullish for me. Too bullish, boy. As you can see, it's just playing around with the support. Just like GJ may be in a sec. We'll see. We shall see. GJ is a no trade zone. Chill. Yeah, exactly. Very, very choppy. Choppy candles here. Oh, yes. Buys above 154.200 are still valid later on. Why does this other person sound like a Russian hacker? He's not fucking Russian. Literally everyone calls him Russian. Interesting with the daily support there as well. 1830. You from Australia, sir? Hell no. You think I'm Australian? Hell no. God damn. I'm not Australian. Oh wow, retraced over here. So there you go. Didn't close below, so you got to be in and out quick. If you do get an impulse there, you got to put your stop loss to break even, and it would have been a break even trade. So there we go. There we go. So if the zones are quite small, if it's quite choppy, if you don't have a closure, but you're still like, I want to take an impulse, you got to be, in that trade, and you got to be out that trade pretty quickly, okay? Don't be holding this on now. This candle's flipped. It's got 7 minutes left. It's got half the time in the candle. The probability that you will get hit out over here is pretty big. It's closing back in the range. It ain't looking too good. So there we go. Called out a nice little fake out over here. Hey Max, nice hoodie. Thank you. Yes, this hoodie is very, very comfy. Look for GBP/USD. Right, I'll take a look at GBP/USD. I'm actually going to get one of you guys, whoever fancies it, to mark out GU for me completely. Can I give you the keys to my thing? I don't think I can though, can I? But you can draw it and speak about it. So so what is the daily show for GU? If you just had to base your daily on here, what would you be looking for? People in the Zoom over here. If you're looking just on the daily time frame for GU, what would you be looking for? As in a buy or a sell? What's that's the first thing that comes to mind. A sell. Beautiful. Yeah, a sell. Yep, a sell, and coming back down to that zone looks pretty good. 1.34. Beautiful, beautiful work. Looks pretty nice. So just from that higher time frame, we can already see that, you know, sells may be the best option. Why is that? Well, because the previous daily candle over here exceeded the low of the previous, did not exceed the high. So looking good for sells. Taking a look at the 4 hour. 4 hours looking pretty good. Looks like all these 4 hours have no top wicks, which is quite interesting. What about the issues for GU? Someone tell me kind of an issue of getting into potential sells right now. On the 4 hour. Yeah, so it looks like the 4 hours kind of tapping the 4 hour support over here. Probably better for sells, probably below this zone. Let's say. So let's take a look on the lower time frames, take a look at the hourly. So, you know, just start on that lower time frames, make your way down over here. You can see, yeah, quite a lot of traffic to this zone. This is only like 20 pips away. Probably better to wait for closures probably below this kind of area over here. So taking a look on the 30-minute and the 15-minute, you can start to see market structure and stuff. Kind of see it's all over the place, but that is GU. That is GU. This is what GU does best. So for me, I'd probably look for sells below. Right. Let me just. What do you say?
Can't believe you could have all the free little people stuff from.
What the fuck is Scott saying?
All the free people, little peoples you could have had from Helen, Nushi. You could have had all this stuff. There's so much of it.
Scott thinks he's on Discord. He's not fucking you. I'm creased.
Sorry, my little 1-year-old's it's her birthday and she's just unwrapping all her stuff.
Ah, that's so cute.
My bad.
Ah, that's cute. So yeah, I mean, GU over here is kind of just trending down. It's not really the nicest price, actually, if I'm honest. So I'd probably wait for sells, probably a bit low over here. The better option for sells on GU was probably when this 4 hour closed below. This one didn't have a top wick though at 2 AM, which is also a bit annoying. But yeah, I mean, even on the hourly, this is the hourly support. Hourly closed below. Wait for a top wick, wait to exceed the low. Stop loss you could do on above the previous hourly, which is 9 pips. And that would have been a nice trade. But it looks like right now it's not really the best. It's just already trended down pretty hard. GG on 1 hour rejection, 0.5, 0.68 zone, so closure above 154.137. We're good for buys. What do you think? So it looks like you use fib levels. I mean, that makes sense. You know, so the good thing is it gives you confluence that, you know, it's rejecting, but for me, I can just see that. You can see it's rejecting a certain zone. I think 154.137. So for some reason you got that here. I don't know where that's came from. Let's take a look at the 30-minute. Maybe you might mean on 156. I think the issue I have with that is that 30-minute support over here is at 190, 200 level. I'd probably want to get in at 200. Looking at getting it at 200 as well, the zone is so much bigger, man. 30 pips to the daily flip, 42 pips to the high, so that's pretty good. A fib doesn't respect a range in market though. Ah, there you go. There you go. So I know a lot of people here would probably be loading up on buys at this level, but it's just like, you know, just wait until the closure above. This candle could easily just flip down and start pushing below. It is just in a range. Don't trade this stupid range. Just wait for breaks. Wait for breaks. And they'll be much nicer above. Especially with the zones, much nicer. So if we took buys at 154.200 level, let me just move this to here. $200 level, Where would our targets be? Well, you know, we could get our 10 pips over here. That would be nice to that little resistance as well. Where would our next kind of TP2 and TP3 be? Someone draw them on. Yeah, I'd probably say TP2 probably maybe a little bit higher, probably like the 500 level there. Yeah. And then TP3 would be at the top there, 154,650. Beautiful. Nice. It's areas of where resistance can form. Beautiful work. 35 likes, amazing stuff, guys. Good patience here. So if you guys didn't get faked out and you listened to me, congratulations. Gold question mark. Still on 4-hour support. I ain't playing that. Hourly exceeded the low. Take a look at the 30-minute, 15 closing in 40 seconds time, right on my level. Let's take a look on the 15-minute. Yeah, fuck that. Fuck that. What was the homework you talked about? So the homework I'll be putting out tomorrow. Is it? Yes, Thursday today. So tomorrow, it'll be on ranges. So I want you to go through a chart like this. So, and I want you to go, where is the range? So you draw your zones on and mark where the range is. Where you're looking for buys, where you're looking for sells, where your TPs for both sells and buys. And I'm going to do that. I'm going to give you a couple examples to go through. How much was your small account? Started at 1.8k, I think. How much do you take off TP2 and TP3? I get asked this question all the time, but it really does depend on the zones. It really does depend on the zones. For example, on Monday, we had clean candles. We had a nice zone to push into. We had the higher time frames with us, and then we got a full 20 pips. It mainly depends on the zones. Okay. So for example, if I took this sell here to there, I would have took the 10 pips straight away because the zone to the left is not nice. The probability that this continues down straight away is probably quite low.
Yeah, GA looks awesome, Max. I know only because the daily, but still it looks awesome.
And the 15-minute closing. Got 14 minutes left. Look at these wicks to the upside. Gee. Yeah, that does look good. That does look good now, to be honest. I ain't gonna lie.
An ample on the flip, probably.
Where would your
Or on the top.
stops be? Let's take a look. I want to get my GA chart looking nicer. God dang. So let's take a look at the 4-hour now. Yeah. I also want hard on the YouTube. I also want you to too hard on this. I want that badass default emotions asshole max from the YouTube. Yeah. So 12 pips on the high over here. Yeah, I don't know about this because the daily time frame for me is just still so bullish. We'll see, we'll see. You can try this, Milan. I'm gonna leave it out. I want to get a nice GJ trade before I get back into GA. I'm actually won't take GU, right? Because GU, nah, I won't take GU. Because GU is ass. The reason why I don't really like this 5 minutes fucking wicking all the way back up. So for me, I mean, so I'm going to paper trade this, guys. I'll see how it'll enter. I'd want it on the sell stop here below the previous, because if it exceeds the previous, it's good, and then stop loss would be above over here. That's what I would want to do. Yeah, I think 30-minute closure would be a bit more, for sure. So nice strong 15-minute candle over here on GJ. Nice, back in the zone. Do 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 do. So if you got in exceeding the low and took half off at 6 pips, that would be pretty good, and the rest off at 12, that could be good at managing it. But my issue is the daily over here, just a bit too bullish for me. Can you show us how you did your background on your trading view? Yeah. So you got it. Keep it on over here. go settings, go to vertical grid lines, click on it and go to opacity 0. So that's what makes like there's no lines there. Gold sliding by price better than other stuff, yeah. Can you explain your gold trades in NY? Yes. Yes. I actually checked back. It was funny. We were on the stream, and then someone said that Raja and Controller were both in the trade as well. Me and Raja closed at the same time, which was good to see. Yeah, I'll show you that in a sec. I'm just quite interested to see how this GA will play out. 10 minutes left, still enough time. 10 minutes left for this 30 minute, but as you can see, it is still in this zone. I want it clear out. I'm not taking any trades if it's looking a bit like that. So yeah, just be disciplined, man. Some traders don't take any trades for days, man. They're just waiting for that one setup. So you gotta be disciplined with it. If you take 2-3 trades, which are like all winners in a week, you know, 3% or 4, 5, 6%, pretty good. But yeah, at the moment, this don't look too shabby at all, to be honest. Yeah, as I said, gold 1810. I mean, it could blast off, but for me, it's just not an area that I'd want to get in at all. Oh, it's struggling to get past it, man. It's struggling to get past that little lower wick over here. So this is what you talk about, you know. People say, Max, do you get in on the flip or the low? Well, in this case, you can get in on the low because the low will give you that more confirmation.
Getting on the low.
Yeah, well, I'm not getting in, but I'm just saying. Yeah, for people who want to get in on this, 12 pips is not bad for GA. Sometimes it goes to 15, that's fine. So getting in on the low will give you that extra confirmation. You can see here the candle did flip, and it's still messing about. So giving you that extra confirmation would be exceeding the low. So yeah, interesting. Whoever watched that Boba Fett episode yesterday, this shit was good. It's getting good. What are you looking at for GJ? A buys above 154,200. Yes, that's probably only what I'm looking for now. This zone here, we've already wicked and rejected it. Probably not going to be looking for sells at this point. I'll probably look for buys only. But maybe nothing, you know, because look at the 4-hour time frame. Look where it's at. It's right at the 4-hour flip. It's showing indecision. So yeah, not too good. Always look at the higher time frames, man. The webinar this week with the mentorship is going to be on the higher time frame, showing you different structures, because the higher time frames act as the lower time frames. And you got to know, you know, you can see here over here we had price price coming down, very bearish, comes back up, makes some resistance to then continue. It's very, very interessante. The 4 hours, the dailies, they always do what the 15 minutes do. They just do it obviously with more confirmations and longer candles. My gold spreads are very high. Please suggest another pair other than GJ. I don't know. I don't really have any other ones. I mean, G8 potentially, but it would be ranging most of the day. I don't know. GJ could be enough, my man. GJ can be enough. $129 people in here, 42 likes, beautiful stuff. This is a really, really good way to use your discipline over here. This is where people can lose a lot of money today. GU, yeah, GU is floating back down for me. GU on the lower time frames is just garbage. 15 minute just looks like ass every time. I just don't like it. If the spreads are high, I recommend another broker. Lol. Yeah. What do you think about the 5-minute chart on GA? What, like right now, or oof, ooh. I would not be in these cells right now. Look at them 5-minute candles now. Ooh. Did you get tapped in, Milan, or not?
That's a yes.
I'm still in.
Oh, he got in on the flip. No, he should have got in the low, brother. That's a yes.
Yeah, because of the spread. Because of the spread, I did, but my
Fuck.
spread entered it.
Yeah, man.
I
5
think-
minutes do not look good in my opinion at
Yeah,
all.
yeah. See,
6 minutes left. Oof.
Hold your nuts.
Hold your nuts.
It'll come back.
For me
I'm
now,
going back.
I'd put my stop on this high here now. 724.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
Resistance could be forming on the front, and that could be the saving grace.
Yeah. If it just comes back up over here, though, you'd have to. It just wouldn't be nice to come back in that zone. Can you show us how you did your change up back? Right, settings and appearance. Yeah. Yeah, all this stuff. Oh, you could be lucky. Oh no.
Oh, lucky, I'm gonna get this money, man.
Balls of steel, Milan. Everyone in the YouTube is like.
Balls of steel. Go GA. Where's the volume? Flip it.
Violate,
Flip
violate, violate. Violate the lows.
Stack position, stack position.
Stack position. Full on it.
Seeing traffic on the left. I don't know why it's not going down.
It's because the daily's bullish, you fucking retard. That's why it's not moving. That's why there's a force. I always talk about that, man. If the daily's like that, if you get into sells, you will feel a force like this.
I know, but I like the traffic.
Yeah, I suppose. Should be good now. Break that low. Break that low. Mate, GA is cock teasing you here. It's literally like flip. Oh, that'll be pissing me off. I'm glad I'm not in that trade.
I'm a fuck.
You what? You're out?
No, I'm not out. Fuck. Let's go. Fly, GA.
Let's go!
You bitch. Rape that bitch.
It's got clean candles. You should be okay. So if you're going on the flip right now, 4 pips profit. Nice.
Yes!
Is Ben in
I
this?
think so.
Is Ben in
Go,
this?
Go, go, go. No, I've got it. I'm just here supporting him.
Yeah,
Everyone's bagging
yeah.
him, and I'm like, fuck yeah.
It would have been a lot easier to trade if it just exceeded the low, Milan. Remember that next time. So, what now are you going to do, right, Milan? There's 3 minutes left of this candle.
Break even, for sure.
Yeah. Break even.
Violate.
Violate.
Buy the wick.
Mate, GA wicks too much, man.
I'll never trade it. I've seen so many X lose bucks, and then I was like, I'll never add that pace.
To me.
Yeah.
spread. Yeah, spreads hit break even.
Break even, break even. Well, that was good. That was good. Some good fun.
Fuck, I should kill the bomb.
Nah, I don't
No,
know.
let's break you.
Yeah. It's all good, it's all good. Wow, GJ really not showing me any smoke today. But no, really good example of showing you that, you know, if you get an impulse, if you take an impulse, you're ballsy enough to do it, then you gotta have to break even pretty quick. You could have put that to break even pretty much instantly, like. Yeah, for sure.
Nice, Milan.
No, I can't break even.
I got
Oh,
break
did
even.
he? Oh, never mind. Suck shit, cunt.
Let's keep break even. But still, I'm fine. You know?
Yeah.
I'm angry, but fine. Closing in a minute 50 seconds time.
Got stopped at a break even. Yeah, looks like a lot of people on YouTube got stopped at a break even over here. Oh no, you're gonna be pissed.
Shut dick, man.
No, that's so annoying. How did that get you out? Oh, like maybe that one there. That's such a ball ache. That's gonna be, it's good discipline though, Milan. I don't think you should have held that any longer.
Yeah. I do. I'm mad, but fucking idiot.
Oh no. Oh no.
Nevertheless, break even max.
He shut his laptop. Yeah. So coming towards, we said that little zone over here. Yeah, closed below.
Yeah, my TP is on top of that wick.
So I mean, the overall trade of this, right? So if you got a closure below, you waited for the top wick, didn't you? Then it came down. If you actually got in on exceeding the low over here, that would have been not too bad. Exceeding the low, stop loss is 12 pips, close half at here. Yeah, that wasn't as too bad.
No, it's not too bad.
Huh? Nah, I still didn't like it because of the daily, man. It really pissed me off. The daily's way too bullish. Max, what do you think? If price goes profit 5-6 pips and came back to our entry, then we can close 50% at entry. Lot at the same time. Price go back to TP. Yeah, I mean the issue I have with that is that normally like it's not really like maybe 5 pips, more like 6-7 pips I put it in a break even. But the issue that I have with that is if you're closing half at your entry, you'll be losing a bit from commissions and stuff because you'll be just clicking it. But also, normally when we get a break-even trade, it doesn't just really tap us and launch. It normally goes into a bit of drawdown. And then sometimes it will continue, but you can just re-enter the trade. So I'd rather just get a break-even trade and re-enter when it flips back again and exceeds the low, you know what I mean? So that's the reason why. Oh, Milan's eyeing this up again. How much would stopper be on here? 14 pips now. 14 pips. Yeah, I'm gonna stay out of it. I don't really like that daily. GJ coming up over here. 28 minutes left for this 30-minute candle. Hourly starting to push back up, which is good, rejecting the lows. 4 hour is bullish. Daily is not bullish. But the daily has not exceeded the low yet, so it's still valid. It's just making the low wick for me. That's all I can see really for this. Took a break even on GA. Yeah, it looks like a lot of people got that break even over here. It was reasonable. I mean, it came down to like what, 5-6 profit. Yeah. Sometimes GA is very wicky. So you gotta wait because this hourly, the best. What would you want for continued sell? Someone tell me for the hourly.
I would be 12 pips profit.
Someone tell me what would you want for continued sales on GA? Looking at the hourly. Pretty simple, pretty simple. What do we always talk about? Resistance can act as a support, can't it? Where's the resistance? Yes, beautiful.
Close
Joe.
below there, yeah.
Yeah, it needs to close below there because in the next 27 minutes, if price cannot close below this zone here, then it could be just acting as a support forming. Got to close back in this zone. If it does close back in this zone later on, it should come and fill that range over here. Very simple. Very, very simple. 129 people in here, wicked stuff. Make sure to like the stream if you guys have chilled over here. You watched Milan have a great GA trade over here from start to finish. Look at how you're going to manage risk as well. It was good. Good example. Bro, can you re-enter? If you fancy re-entering, go for it. I'm staying out of GA over here. Buys on GJ, yeah, maybe in 15 minutes or so. It's a shame that this hourly 30 minutes doesn't have a bottom wick, but we'll see, we'll see. GA is at 50% fib level. Ooh. 50% fib level. So GA about to flip over here. Let's take a look at the 30. Yeah. Interesting. Look at gold. Gold reacted it on 1809.8. That's what I said. It's 4-hour support. Pretty big zone for support. So you've got to be chilling with that. Do you put your stop loss on break even or let some pips in profit to cover the commission? Put some pips in profit to cover commission. I put 1 pip in profit. One pipperoonie in profit. $10 time. Looks like GJ is coming up. Let's take a look on my other chart. Yeah, no bottom wick on the 30. Bit annoying. Four-hour potentially coming up and exceeding the high of the previous as well. Looking nice. Max, surely for your small account, 1 pip profit would be a loss because of commission. No. Commission on my account is like 0.6 or 0.5 a pip, so 1 pip covers it well. Oh yeah. Do 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 do. So look, the kind of structure's changed on GJ now, you can see. So we had lower lows and came back, lower highs. Then it changed here, did not exceed the low. This one didn't really exceed its low either. Then exceeded the high, then exceeded the high. So now, potentially a change in trend. Yeah, stops are pretty fucking big. 8 minutes left for this candle over here. Yeah, see about that 30-minute over here, but it should be okay. 4-hour is looking nice now. Exceeded the high of the previous 4-hour, which is tasty. The daily over here is starting to come back up. Look at the lower wick, which we talked about. It hasn't exceeded the low of the previous yet. Got a wick to fill as well at 154.750, which is 50 pips away. I'm thinking if the 50-minute closed above at 154.150, next 50-minute make a small bottom wick and flip, would you take enter like yesterday's move? Potentially, yeah. Could we enter on the 5-minute closure above? Potentially, if you wanted to, if that works for you. GJ tapped a big D resistance. I think it's not 128, my man. I think it's... you mean something else, not 128. Yeah, I think an EJ. I think that sounds like EJ. EJ is normally around 128. So what have you got to think now? You got to think, right, if this 50-minute closes, am I going to enter in the 15? Where my stops going to be? They're going to be pretty big, so you're going to have to wait for a lower wick, really. At that point, hopefully a wick like that. That was the trade actually we did. I fucking wicked us out nearly. 5 minutes left. So tapped 154,200 over here, but no closure yet. You got to be careful. It could still just chill in this range for a while. Yeah, it's mad. Crypto's down again. Jeez. So 5 minutes just closed. Hasn't closed above, so you can't really enter over here. Be very impulsive. London, please don't range. I will took a trade on GG if it breaks above 154,200. I'm not messing with gold till NY. Yeah. Oh yes. So just gonna go through kind of what I'm thinking right over here. So if we take a buy over here, it's closing above, which is good. We've got the 4 hour with us. We don't have the daily with us. The daily has not exceeded the low though yet. The overall structure is it's made some support, which is good on GG, but the overall kind of structure at the moment is still bearish, which is not in a bullish trend right now. It may start one in the next couple of days, but at the moment it is not. The 30-minute has no bottom wick. The hourly is very, very bullish, so there's a lot of things kind of contradicting, but also with this. It just depends on this closure above over here and how much of a lower wick. If it doesn't get this closure in 4 minutes time, I ain't taking a trade because it hasn't closed above, just like these candles didn't here and here. What?
The GG is my zone is above. Because of that support on the left.
What here?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Above it, my
There.
zone. Yeah.
269.
Yeah.
Yeah, could make sense as well. For me is the 30-minute here.
Yeah, I know.
Wow, GA did continue over here.
Yeah, fuck you, man.
Nice
Put
clean
some
candles.
breaking-
Fucking
put
hell,
some
I haven't
breaking
seen
in.
candles
Fuck
like
you, man.
I haven't seen candles like this from GA in fucking ages.
Put some break even. Fuck you, mate.
I did not say that. I said, what are you going to do? You said break even. You said it. Oh. Closing in an hour's time. In 17 minutes time for the hourly. Looking good to close down. Coming back to 395 would be good. It's Max's fault. GJ closing 2 minutes time. Oh yes, GJ, please run off in the last 2 minutes of a candle again for the 17th time this fucking January. So nice, solid, strong closure. Nice. Would you be waiting for 1 hour closure on GJ before entering? It depends on how big this low wick is. Yeah. 640 inbound for potentially coming towards flipping the daily candle over here. Nice work. Oh, like just this though, like really, this is like what gold does, like randomly with news events, just fucking runs. There's no entry there. So in the last 2 minutes of that candle, it ran 10 pips. Well done, GJ, you fucking turd. So yeah, we'll take a look over here, but it looks like it's pushed a lot in this run. Why is GJ running? GJ just wants to fuck with everyone who trades London in January. Thing is though, like what GJ is actually doing over here is showing you about an impulse move. But when it comes to the other months over here, these won't work at all and you'll lose all your money. How far is it from that 4-hour res over here? 453. Yeah, that's pushed up a bit too much for me, I think. Hey ho, hey ho. Yeah, gold is just going to be chilling at 1810 for the time being. It's going to retrace the next 15 and give us a bottom wick. Well, that's what you think, but at the moment, I don't know about that. Oh my god. Yes, GG, well done. Another no bottom wick day. I mean, yeah, I mean now, like, you know, you got to wait for a 10 pip stop over here, really, I'd want. Getting in over here. It's just not the way you trade. Fuck GJ this month for real. Yeah, man. Gave you all the December Christmas season's greetings, and then yeah, January just fuck. There's been, I'd say, one closure bottom wick, and that was on this Monday. I'm pretty sure. The rest have been impulsive, every single one. So yeah, pretty hard. I need the biggest bottom wick for an entry. It's close up of your support as well, Milan, which is good. So 30 minutes left of the candle, a lot of time. No trade is a good trade, yeah. Especially recently, very hard trades. So I'm chilling over here. I'm only wanting some proper setups, doing what I do usual, whereas waiting for the trades to come to me. If they don't, then tough shit. 30 minute could be sexy. Yeah, I mean, if you want to go for it, I don't know where your stop would be in the flip of the 15 now. You'd maybe just put it on the low of this zone over here. Bro, you experienced the same thing with GJ last year, all 12 months too? No. Just January. The daily flip on FXCM is different to Wanda. Yes, I know, I've been told 17,000 times. You pick which one your broke has, or whatever, which one you like. This is so spontaneous. Imagine though, like, look at this 15-minute over here, just out of the fucking bloom, nowhere. Why didn't you just do this, like a normal candle would? What can you do? You can't get hurt about it. You just gotta, at least you know your whole kind of structure of getting into a trade. Your whole price would potentially move across as 200 is correct. You just couldn't get in. Beautiful flip in the daily soon. Nice. So TP1 would be at obviously 300 level, and 380 over here. Yeah, like 420 where the daily flippers would be TP2. And then TP3 for a little runner would be 620. GJ is like that toxic X. You think from Feb market is gonna be better like December? If I knew that, I'd probably be a billionaire. I have no idea. Why did we not enter? Because the candle closing here is way too in the zone. The stop loss would have to be here, which is 28 pips away, and I wanted the closure above 200, not 320. I wanted the closure right here. Louis, you tell me how we could have entered then. You tell me. On just the break here, an impulsive.
No, because the bottom wick is 5 pips. So sometimes we take trades to 5 pips. Yep.
I would if price was nice and strong in a certain area. Like, I think you've seen me do that on Instagram where there was shitload of volume through December. But for this, when we're in this zone, hell no. No. I have to wait for this lower over here. But hopefully today we can get past 620 again and finally come back above 155, 455 would be nice, because that is where support is before, which is here. So that is where potentially the next resistance could occur. A little bit of FOREX at 777, but should be clean candles after that. What about the stop at the low of the candle? You could do that if you want, but for me it's just not a risk I want to take today, because it's in this zone too much, man. I like getting in like right where the support is. Potential trade in New York max on GJ, yes, but hopefully above for sure. 640 would be nice. What about stop at the low? When London opens during that time, Japan markets always stay open, so GJ movement should be based on 2 currencies. That's why they are more fake outs, I think. Is USD JPY good? USD JPY for London. But the thing is, the Japanese Asian's starting to close at this time. No, I haven't actually silver. I have not. I know some people that trade. I know Raoul trades a bit of silver. Wonder what spreads are like on silver. Probably like gold, isn't it? If price came back and created the wick you wanted, would you enter on the flip or above the current new high? For me now, to be honest, it's coming too far in this zone. I wanted to get in here specifically for this zone, 360. The issues I have now is if you get in on this flip, etc., look at the price, right? So price is at 360. We've got resistance here at 420, which is 6 pips away. We've got it here as well, here as well. If you take a look at the 4-hour time frame, we've got 4-hour resistance. So for me, you know, you get in early. If you can get in early here with that closure, which would have been nice. It didn't do that, so I'm gonna leave it. I mean, what you experienced in 2020, like the same thing happened in January. No, yeah, I think January was alright last year, I think. If the setup isn't exactly like you want during London, there's no point in risking it when you have New York coming. Exactly, Brandon. Beautiful words, exactly. I wanted the closure here, I didn't get it, so you just gotta be disciplined enough. I think people in the YouTube chat are taking way too many trades. But you know, it makes sense, you know, you just want to make the money and stuff, but you can't rush it. I wanted that closure, couldn't get the closure, it's already continued. That's it, done. Gulag for the win. Oh wow, gold reacted off that support over here. So coming towards this hourly closure, is the hourly closing back in the zone? Yeah, pretty good. Good, nice. But as I say, I will be waiting for NY, I think. Can you show the gold ones from yesterday? Yeah, so gold sell, I took, where was it? So over here we had support, which was there. This candle closed below 11.45. Made the top wick, exceeded the low. I took a sell on exceeding the low. Stop loss was above. Let's take a look. I think no, it wasn't. It was on the 5 minute I managed, wasn't it? Yeah, so it was on the 15 minute, and then I moved it when we had a bit of a stall over here, and I moved my stop loss to the current 15, wasn't it? Was it that one? I'm trying to think of where it was.
Yeah, it was that one, I think.
Yeah, we got out nicely though. Where was it? Where was it? We got out. We got out before the closure. Oh shit! Yeah. So this candle over here, obviously at one point looked like this. It made the top wick like this. Oh shit. Like this. Then came down, exceeded the low. My stop loss was on the high of the candle. So was Mr. Raja Banks.
Yeah, Roger got on it now. He took the sell and then took this buy up.
Yeah.
And then took this sell down all the way and caught 20 grand.
Fuck off.
Yeah, so the buy up and then sell down.
Ah, God. I miss the old Raja. Mate, he took 3 trades in the space of like an hour. Like, how can you go from a sell there straight away to a buy? I just couldn't do it. We looked for a buy later on, like up here, I think. Damn, son. And then the 15 minute. So how can you get in those shows later on at 1:45? Take a look on the 5 minute. Yeah, maybe that 5 minute closure. This one wicked up over here. Then you could have got in with.
Sell stop here.
There.
Yeah, there.
Like that. I think that would have been nice. Where would your stop be here? 13, 14 pips. Breaking the lows. Take a look on the higher time frames as well. Yeah, clean candles to there to 1841st. That shit just ran. Damn. Ted Curran talked about that on the stream. Yeah, really good. Good stuff. Good stuff. You only took the one gold sell, so no, I took that, and then I also took this one as well. So that was a, I think that was a 6 pip loss or a 7 pip loss. Managed nicely, and then we came up over here and we got a 15-minute closure above this little resistance, and we got in on I think the 5 minutes. Yeah, pretty spontaneous. Not happy with that trade. Just like -4 pips or some shit. And Ted will trade certain price levels blindfolded. Yeah. Move mic closer. Hello. I'm here now. My hoodie's in the way. Hello, mic check 1 2. Mic check 1 2. So looks like GJ is closing over here. 2 minutes time. The candle over here is bearish, kind of hitting that resistance level. So yeah, I'm gonna wait later on for NY session, I think. I don't know. I think he maybe like 1 or 2%. They do have bigger stops though. I'm pretty sure. Raja has like 25, 30 pip stops sometimes. Kind of just places it and forgets about him. Whoa, no! Milan is fucking killing himself right now. Damn, boy.
Yeah.
It's okay, it's okay. That 30 anyway might have worked you out. Yeah. Um, 4 hour had no top wick. Though, would you still take that? What was that on? Do 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 do. Yeah, Ted showed some of his accounts a couple of weeks ago because everyone in the chat was saying, why do you never take any losses? Like, this is dodgy. And he goes, right, I'm gonna make you guys shut the fuck up. Here's some losses, and just showed like fucking 1.2 million in like a day of losses. It's like, holy shit. Yeah, so the 600 grand loss, that was beefy. So yeah, coming towards 9 o'clock over here, guys. Wanted to get this trade, could not get the entry, so you know, gotta leave it where it is. I'm pretty happy with that. Taking a look now, you know, you could go, oh yeah, we could get in, but now it's too much in this zone. There's resistance there, there's resistance there, there's resistance all the way here. The probability that it's going to continue to the highs without coming and pulling back a little bit more, maybe trading in this range, is probably low, so no point taking it. If Ted, yeah, for gold probably, yeah, for sure. For sure. I think that would be useful. Yeah, he enters the trades like most of the trades. I mean, obviously there's ones before, but the thing is the thing that he can't the reason he can't do signals is because he's in and out quick. This is the difference. Like, yeah, exactly. He just when price runs, he just holds that motherfucker on. But he mainly uses the higher time frames and then waits for, you know, 1530s and then waits for certain hour candles because he goes, well, this hourly's got to make a top wick, and then when it comes down over here, so a lot of people say be careful. He says be careful of ATM Eastern, I think it is, because ATM pulls up, which is I think this candle, and then the 9 AM gets the drive. I think that's what he talks about. And then you can see here pretty easily it did. Wow, 2 o'clock had no... Oh, no, it did have no top wick over here. GA moves way better than GJ recently. Oh yeah, today for sure. Fuck, this happens maybe once every month. I barely see this happen on GA, but nice. I mean... Looks like the daily now is coming back, which is good. Exceeding the low of the previous 15 again. Milan will be raging. You earn like 7-8 per profit though, man. If you didn't do that, I'd be fucking a bit silly.
Yeah, I was like 6 profits, and then I hit break even.
Yeah. So GJ over here closed. The hourly didn't close above 450 level, so a bit of a concern that would be for me. But yeah, beautiful stuff, guys. I'm gonna leave it off here. Thank you very much for coming on. I tried to take these GJ buys above over here, could not get the closure I wanted, so gotta wait patiently. And yeah, I'll see you guys for NY session. If you guys do want to join the NY session, make sure to join the mentorship. We've got homework coming this week, we've got another simulation tomorrow, and we've got a webinar. So if you guys do want to join that for less than, you know, subscriptions a month, make sure to come and join, and I'll see you in the next one, guys. Peace out. See you later, guys. Thank you very much, Zuma. See you later. Peace later. See you later, guys. Adios. See you later, YouTube. Make sure to like before you leave. Peace out, man. Good work. Really good discipline there, not taking themselves below. See you later, guys. Peace out.